if you want to play video games, but you also want to, like me, achieve financial freedom, you want to be rich, you want nice things, and you understand that you cannot do it by video games, even though you want to play video games, because nobody's paying you to play video games. It would be cool, but it's not reality. So my situation is that I have a full-time job. I'm also a boyfriend. I'm also a son, as well as I still fly to other states to see my family, as well as I still do content creation, as well as I play 40 minutes to an hour of gaming per day. Now, I'm going to tell you my structure. As well as my structure, I'm going to show you proof that I have a little bit of time. I have like 10 minutes because I am currently cooking my chicken. Now, the reason why this is important is because I go to the gym, I meal prep pretty much every day. I hate meal prepping beyond belief because I don't like cooking, but eating out all the time is also way too expensive. So if you're going to the gym, which you should be, you should simply be meal prepping your stuff. Unless you're rich, then totally ignore what I say. But meal prepping, hitting your macros, hitting your calories, all that sort of stuff. I stick to the very, very basic stuff of chicken or mince or salmon combined with rice or pasta or potatoes or sweet potatoes. I hear my air fryer beeping, so I'm gonna go flip my chicken. I just went down the stairs and I coughed out my lungs, not because I have lung cancer or anything, but because I went down the stairs and I when I went down, so I sucked in my own saliva. Anyway, and if you hit your macros and your calories, eventually you're going to be either gaining weight, losing weight, or you are also going to be going to wherever your destination is. My current goal is just to maintain and build strength, about 80 kilos, and I have a better physique than I did about 6 months ago, mainly thanks to my coach. So if you haven't got a coach, either get a coach, or you don't want a coach because it's too expensive, then get a job. Another thing is you need to be very, very conscious with your time. The reason I say this is because a lot of people end up, just doom scrolling on their phone just for hours and hours and hours and hours, and before you know it, the day's pretty much ended, and they've done nothing besides come home and play video games or just doom scroll, and it's been the end of the day and you've done absolutely nothing. Now, this is not the correct way to go about it. What you should be doing is, whatever your hobby is, whether it be gaming, you want to watch Netflix with your girlfriend, you're a movie fanatic, or a TV show fanatic, you should be able to schedule it in, whether it's 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 1 hour, whatever it may be. Schedule it into your life like you were having to go to your job, and you have to be there on time and you have to be out on time. Schedule it like that. Because I know every day when I need to go to work, I know what time I need to wake up, I know what time I need to sleep, I know what time my cutoff time is for gaming, I know what cutoff time is for when I go to the gym. My life is very, very structured in this manner. Now, it can get chaotic, the times can sometimes switch, sometimes things happen, like my parents might call me, my friends might call me, my grandma might call me, or traffic might be just horrible, and understand that's not in your control. However, when you quit and don't quit stuff, whether it's doom scrolling, gaming, or going to the gym, whatever it may be, I am very strict with how I use my time, and you should be doing that too. Now, I used to put everything in my Google Calendar. That might work for you. You can structure it through a simple, just day by day, hour by hour basis. At work, I do this, or school, I do this, university, I do this, I go to a gym at this time, I play games at this time, I eat at this time, I go to sleep at this time, I wake up at this time. As long as you have those things, you're pretty much good. Now, the way that you should be setting hard limiters, I don't have some scientific woo-woo fact for you, but I either do one of two things. Is I look at the time. For me currently it's 6:22. Let's say, for example, I started gaming at 6:30, and I know I need to hop off at 7:30. I will either set a timer for 1 hour, or I will subconsciously remember that I need to finish around 7:30. Therefore, I check my phone every once in a while to make sure I'm on time. As soon as it hits 7:30, if I'm playing a single player game, I just quit. Or if I'm playing a multiplayer game and I can't just quit because I'll lose my ranking, whatever it may be, then I let that finish either near the time that I need to finish, either just before or just after, as long as I don't go over that time, because I know that I will want to keep playing, because I can just simply ignore the timer and ignore that I have to jump off. So if I consciously think to myself, okay, I need to hop off at this time, I've got 1 hour, and I will entirely focus on my thing for 1 hour. So that would be not really check my phone, not replying to messages or anything like that for that said hour, because I want to be focused, because this 1 hour for me is my so-called quote unquote hour of fun, and I don't really want it to be spoiled by me playing for 1 hour, but in reality I only played for 20 minutes, because the entire 40 other minutes I just played on my phone. So the way that you also structure the weekend is very similar. For me, it's very easy because I work on the weekend. So my schedule that I use for my Monday to Friday, I use on the weekend. And Sunday is pretty much the day that I let loose. So I might play the games all day, or if I haven't got anything important to do. Otherwise, if I have important things to do, I make sure I always do them first. Or if I don't do them first, which I sometimes don't do, I simply subconsciously remember, or before I used to write them down on a piece of paper. And I used to be like, okay, I need to get this, and this done, then I can go play a game. Sometimes I'd play a game, then an hour's up, I immediately hop off, do my thing. Right now I'm cooking my chicken for dinner and tomorrow, and I'll hop up here, record a video, basically yap about what I'm doing, how I'm doing. I haven't got some scientific formula. I expect a lot of you to say that, oh, I have a scientific form. No, I'm not. I'm probably the dumbest person in the world, and I can still somehow make this work, whether it be I work 12 hours, I go to the gym, I still play a game, I still create content, I still hit my macros, I still hit my calories and my weight goal. I still sleep 7 to 8 hours, depending on the days. Some days I have trouble sleeping because I have too much caffeine. So, if any of this made sense, or you want me to clarify on anything, either comment it below, or you can be like, yo, make a video on this, thank you Brandon, and I would just make a video on how I might go around this thing if I was in your particular situation. Now, to be very clear, I don't use some mathematical structure. I just do stuff because I'm pretty sure I have ADHD. I wouldn't be surprised because I can't necessarily stick to a structure. I've used Google Calendars. They've kind of helped, but I'm very loose with how I do my life. Right now the structure works for me. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes the days just fly by, and sometimes I waste days because I'm a just normal person trying to get through life. So if any of this helped, you got any questions or anything like that, comment below. I might make something else for you guys if I can help. But besides that, I'll put out ChatGPT in the meantime. So thank you, stick around, comment, blah blah blah, and see you guys pretty much next time.